Alright guys, so I know we've had a lot of fun with the first two. Well, especially the last one. The last one was a lot of fun. But we do have to talk about something that's a little bit serious here. Now, just before we get into this, I am going to preempt this video with saying I have a large amount of respect for law enforcement. 95 to 99% of law enforcement are decent people. Unfortunately, you get a few rogue ones that tend to want to abuse the power that they have. And look, you can't really blame them. It's the job, right? The job is going to encourage that sort of personality. And as much as people might think this happened in America, no. This happened in Canada. So you Canadians that sit up there and go on about how your police department is so much better than the police in America, oh, you better get back in your lane. Because you guys are going to get taught a lesson from a red panda. Stormtrooper attacked the wrong kind of force as Star Wars promotion takes a turn. Presumably, record videos of police ordering women in Star Wars costumes to the ground on May the 4th. It's not presumably, it's definite, but anyway. Police officers in Lethbridge, I might be mispronouncing, Ethe, have been investigated after at least one pulled a gun on a woman who was dressed in a stormtrooper costume carrying what turned out to be a fake firearm as a part of a Star Wars themed business promotion. It started when police responded to two 911 calls with someone in a stormtrooper outfit who was carrying a firearm among the 500 block of 13th Street North. The Lethbridge Police Service said in a release issued Tuesday. Woman in the costume was actually trying to promote a restaurant on May the 4th, or May the 4th. It's the day Star Wars fans celebrate as Star Wars Day. It's a pun on the iconic line in the movies, May the 4th be with you. As passerby was shooting video of the stormtrooper in a parking lot outside the Vanilla Galactic Canada, encouraging her to march like a menacing soldier to do moves when the police showed up. Get down on the ground, shouted one officer, while another approached the costume woman carrying his loaded gun. Upon arrival, the subject dropped her weapon but did not initially comply with further police directions to get down the ground, police said in a release. Now, there is a reason for that, and we'll get to all this in a sec. The weapon was ultimately confirmed to be a fake firearm, and the female subject, who indicated that she was an employee promoting a local business, was not charged. The female sustained minor injuries, but did not require medical attention. You mean when you pushed her head into the concrete, right? The man shouting at the scene on the video, which was later posted on YouTube, can be heard expressing his amazement at the police didn't realise the woman posed no threat. And as he watched the police action from the door of the restaurant, the owner, Brad William, called out, "It's a plastic gun." "Are you serious?" he said. The three officers handcuffed his employee, now laying fast down on the ground. Whalen told CBC News the police appeared to continue with the takedown even after his employee had thrown the plastic gun to the ground. She was handcuffed while face down on the pavement, which left her bloody nose, he said. You mean after she got pushed to the ground? "I understand with everything that happened in Nova Scotia, the police were worried about something like that, but it's Star Wars Day," he said, in reference to the recent tragedy. "Our signs on the front of the building say Star Wars. We're planning a Star Wars music. It's a stormtrooper with a storm blaster. You know, you have to use a little bit of common sense." The woman wasn't charged, police say. Oh, good thing for that. The force says Chief Scott Woods has reviewed the file and additional information, including the video circulating on social media, and we do have it. He directed the service investigation under the Aero Police Act to look into whether the officers acted appropriately with the scope of their training and LPS policies and procedures. This is the video that I think the guy originally took. It goes for 4 minutes and I want to show you it. But we're going to go through and we're going to break it down. So let's go through.
Can you dance? What can you do? Can you do your stormtrooper walk? Do the march. Do the march.
Oh, he's gonna shoot you.
Is that the march?
Do a dance,
Stop, Pete. What are you doing? Stop. Stop. This is Canadian police.
Now the thing here, right, the most important thing that comes out of this video, she's in a full stormtrooper outfit. How exactly do you want her to kneel on the ground when she's in a full outfit? It is a full costume. Like she actually says in the video, I can't sit, I can't kneel, how am I going to get on the ground? And that's the thing that the original news article, because obviously it's CBC or Canadian, yep, CBC, could have pegged it, media, government media sticking up for the police department, yeah. But here's the thing that they fail to mention, is that when she refused to get on the ground, it's because she couldn't. She could not get on the ground because she's in a full stormtrooper outfit. It looks like he's got a shotgun. She's got no gun on her. She's not armed. The gun is literally over nearby him. Why have you still got your gun out?
It's a plastic gun. Are you serious?
The crying that you can hear, I believe, is the female from the stormtrooper outfit. Because what you don't see here is there's been reports that they pushed her to the ground. The blood that was on the ground when they said, she sustained minor injuries, that was blood from her face because they supposedly, allegedly pushed her into the ground. That's why she's crying right now. She's petrified, she's hurt, because they pushed her into the concrete. Allegedly.
Shit, that's a girl, man. Fuck. Yo, fuck this bitch. He's got the fucking shotguns. Why?
Closed area. Stay back. Let's go. Seriously.
This is Canada. We don't have guns in Canada.
If you wanna go record us, but don't come approaching us. Stay
No.
back there like everybody else.
Okay, but this is
please.
Canada. That's not a gun. It's a plastic gun. I could
I
buy
don't
that at the
care.
dollar store.
You're gonna get arrested if you interfere here. Stay back.
Oh, okay. Oh, so when? Oh, okay. This is the United States of America. Yeah, that's Donald Trump and his people. They're fucking cops. Oh my god, are you serious? A plastic gun? Okay, in Canada we don't have guns. That's plastic. I should have took it. I should have took it right away. Stupid cops. Get arrested for a plastic gun. Oh, what a fuck.
You can record it, but you have to stand back there. Meanwhile, he then goes and puts the car in front of them so they can't be recorded. Nothing says I'm guilty or I don't want any evidence to use against me, as in I'm going to put a truck in front of the front of this so you can't see. Quick, cover it up! Oh my god, we really did push a female stormtrooper into the ground, possibly broke her nose or something along that lines or whatever they've done. She's crying. Jeez, guys, this looks really, really bad. Instead of possibly reconsidering how we might have reacted, just quick, put a truck in front of it. Just do what you can. Cover it up. Put the truck there. Please, cover it.
Fucking dick. Okay, whatever. Nothing's.
He also then goes through.
And
Hear from
she's my employee.
We're definitely going to hear from a lawyer, that's for sure.
Tell me, and you guys are gonna freaking get charged. Go tell.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a fucking
So he actually goes up to the manager
Bro, I
of the
thought she was
business.
promoting here.
She is promoting here. This is fucking ridiculous.
She works for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fucking costume.
Tell her she's my employee, and you guys are gonna freaking get charged. Go tell him.
We're
That
definitely going to hear from a lawyer, that's for sure.
tell her she's my employee. I thought she was signed. I never even seen this place till now. Coco Vanilla Galactics is gonna. What do you guys do here?
We're a restaurant, man.
It says Marvel, Star Wars.
Yeah.
Is she Star Wars? Or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
I don't know. But anyways, that costume's awesome. Where did she get that? That's at least $1,000 for that costume. Like, it's all hard body. Okay, fine, bye. Anyways, see ya.
Look, full credit to the kid who actually did record this. Guys, subscribe to his channel. Look, this video is absolutely blowing up. I'll give him a like later too. But like I say, look, at the end of the day, like, what does Trump have to do with these? Yeah, they don't, man. He's just got a bit of Trump derangement syndrome. She should sue. What is this next been arrested for? Open carry a proton pack on Halloween. Yeah, that's a good point too, actually. Yeah. If you want to record us, go ahead and record us. Proceeds to deliberately park a car in front of the camera. Yeah, pretty much. So the cameraman is annoying. Are you recording or what? I thought Trudeau banned guns. How's that possible? Trump's America? No, this is Trudeau's dystopia, pretty much. Cops are way out of line. You take one look at the gun, you know it's fake. Exactly. And it's just people after comment, just literally sticking up for this girl. And you know, like obviously, like I say, this is CBC. This is the Canadian Broadcasting Centre. This is a government run, and even they've like chosen their words very carefully. Like, she has sustained minor injuries. You mean after you pushed her face into the ground, right? Yeah. She refused to get down and promote. Yeah, because she's wearing a full costume. She can't. She can't get down on her knees wearing that full suit. But that's the thing they obviously don't want to tell you about, because they're government shells. They really, really are. But guys, let me know your thoughts out in the comment section below. Look, like I say, 90% of cops are good. 99% of cops are good. There's just a few bad ones in the bunch. Personally, if it had been me, I get the cops would have wanted her to drop the gun. I get that point. Right, fine. But at the end of the day, after that point, they should have been like, hey, yep, it's false, it's fake, whatever. Here you go. Have your gun back. Have a great day. May the 4th be with you, and left. Like, really, did the cops not have anything better to do after they realised it's a fake gun than this? Is this what the Canadian Police Department are so desperate for? They're so desperate for a female dressed up as a stormtrooper? I think the cops handled this really, really badly. And like I say, 99% of cops are good. 99% are decent fellas. People, boys, girls, whatever. And like, you look at them, right? There's one young one there, and there's one that's middle-aged, a female, it looks like, by the hair, I'm presuming. Like, you know, this has nothing to do with, you know, toxic masculinity or anything like that. This has just to do with the fact that it's just a police department that is abusing their power. And like someone said in the comments section, this is not Trump. This is Canada. This is Trudeau's dystopia. Welcome to what happens when you don't have protection, when you don't have firearms or anything like that. You know, look, as much as people might give America the hard time about them have been armed, yeah. Like, this is what happens when your cops have complete authority. Sure, it happens in America. Sure, it does. But, you know, I don't know. Like I say, 99% of cops are good, decent fellas, so it's just a few bad ones that ruin the bunch. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. One more video, guys, coming up. It's a fun one. It's going to be a short one. It's going to be 4th video for the day. But let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll see you guys in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.